We live.
The world has gone crazy, and we have the prescription for sanity.
We're live, Capo.
It's time to take your meds.
We got a good one today, man.
AudioMeds.
It's your boy DJ Bobby Hustle.
Capo,
The Connects. We have a special guest on the line.
super dope artist.
We're gonna play some games, we're gonna have some fun.
Oh,
First question. Who was the first rapper to turn actor? I was close on that one.
AudioMeds. Take two and chill.
he already coming in with the bars.
Yo, what's up, my good people? We back live again on another Tuesday with the Audio Meds podcast. It's your boy, DJ Bobby Hustle, and my guy, my brother from another mother,
Capo.
The Connects. Guaranteed get your plug, $9.99 plus tax. Hey, man.
Don't forget the tax, homie.
Don't forget the tax, man. It's going to be a great show. Who we got today, Capo?
Yo, man, I'm always hype at this part, man. On this dose of audio meds, we have a super dope artist coming out of Nashville, Tennessee. One thing I like about this dude, man, is his energy. He will light up a room. He brings energy everywhere he goes, and it's great positive energy. And that's what I love about this dude the most. His music speaks for itself. He shuts down stages. Dope lyrics, dope production. My man knows what the fuck he's doing. I need y'all to make some noise for F.U. Stan.
Oh man, guys, I appreciate that, man. That's one hell of a introduction, man. That's
Hey.
great inside.
You deserve it, bro. Nothing but fire coming from my man. Like I said, great energy at all times, bro. I don't think I've ever seen you without a smile on your face. Real
Man,
shit.
that's what it's made for, you know. You gotta smile, baby. You know what I'm saying? Show the pearlies, you know.
Hey.
So how's it been going, man? How's everything going for you since all this craziness has been happening?
Honestly, man, it's been a reset for me. You know, a very thankful time as far as, you know, it's so easy to be down in these moments because you like shit is just fucked up. But for me, man, I've been thankful, you know. I've been able to do some renovating in my life, you know what I mean, as far as like the people around me, the things that I digest both mentally and you know, physically. So it's like I'm good, man. Like God and fear don't occupy the same space, big baby. I'm good. I'm good.
Hey.
I got a tie-dye shirt on, man. You feel me?
Hey, one time for God.
Yo, I love that. God and fear do not occupy the same space. That's the
real
truest
talk.
shit
That's the
ever.
nugget of the day.
That's Dick Gregory right there, man. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
real shit.
Mhm.
Hey, so have you been like? Because I know there's two different types of people. There's the people that are like super like I'm not going anywhere, I'm not touching anything, I'm not meeting people, and then there's the people that are kind of just like nothing's going on at all. Is my man drinking milk?
I the jug?
No, man, you know my father, man. So my son wants me to do the milk for him. So I'm just like,
Hey!
That's a real deal.
Applaud this guy one more time.
Yeah, he gonna do his thing,
I'm
baby.
good.
Oh, you know I'm a two-time father. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about?
Beautiful. Congrats.
Two-time
Man.
father.
Yeah,
man.
congrats.
appreciate it, man.
I got
love it,
one
man.
and I'm struggling.
Are you struggling? Oh, man, you doing
No, it's
wonderful,
beautiful.
Man. You're beautiful, man. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
talk to me when you got 4.
Right.
I'm good, big baby. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm good. I'm protesting. Hell no, we won't stroke.
Right. right.
You got to do something about that, baby.
Yeah.
You feel me? But no, you know.
Yeah, and speaking of that, man, with all these trying times and all this stuff going on, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there that people know and people don't know. So if you've seen the show before, we have this segment where I try to dive down the rabbit hole and bring some stuff up to the light and show you some stuff that you didn't even know. So,
Yeah.
F.U. Stan. Take a trip with me, big baby.
It's time to take a trip head first down the rabbit hole where you learn some shit you didn't even know.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, man. So, you know, with all the stuff that's going on with the COVID now being I'd like to say the catalyst to a lot of stuff that they've been planning. I don't like to use the C word, not conspiracies, but just stuff that's going on. And the light, you know, if you've seen the show before, we've talked about some crazy stuff from quantum dot tattoos to the pain ray crowd control. Today, we're talking about something simple that everyone already has that's beginning to change and is beginning to be a catalyst for the new normal. So
Okay.
we're talking about the real ID. If you haven't heard of the real ID, it's also
I
known
have.
as the enhanced driver's license or the national ID. Now, as quoted on the Office of Homeland Security's website, it says this enhanced ID will make it easier for people to cross the borders back into the USA from Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean because they include an RFID radio chip that will signal a secure system to pull up your biographic and biometric data for the CBP officers as you approach the border inspection booth. So there was a lot of pushback from some states when it was first brought up back in 2015 about privacy concerns, but they've all caved in and agreed to start doing it. And as of October 1st, 2021 is the deadline that you will need to have one of these real enhanced national IDs to board flights, both domestic and international, as well as enter federal buildings. There's also been talks of it trickling down to booking hotels, to renting cars, and other consumer activities. So, Stan, my question to you is, if we get to the point where everybody has to have this enhanced high-tech ID, and they say you need to pull out this high-tech ID to buy Pacarellos, you gonna stop smoking?
Me, no. But just a rebuttal off of that. You just gotta look at the times and how things have changed. Pretty much everything is being, it's technology now. You feel me? For long, we're gonna do away with paper. So, and the times are changing, man. We've always been owned, as far as things that we're forced to do and everything like that. You had to give a driver license, right? So before the technology was advanced enough to actually put something like that on a license, you had to have the driver's license. You feel me? So it's like, you either gonna play the game or not play the game. You feel me?
Right.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. You said something about the conspiracy theories. Listen, I'm all for it, big baby. If I had you surprised, I ain't got my aluminum foil hat on. But I don't like to dwell on too many topics online.
Because they listening.
They listening. I heard when you die, you shit on yourself.
Right.
So I'm cool.
Okay. One time for you. My man, he knows that ain't nothing you can do but play the game.
Play the game.
Unless you want to move out to like the woods in fucking Wyoming or Vermont or something.
No. Granted, you know what I'm saying? There are different ways that you can actually play the game and not have to play the game, amongst the rules of the masses.
Play your own.
You know what I mean? But I won't go too far in detail.
Right.
Right.
We grab a whiskey, you know what I'm saying, something like that. We can talk about that.
Right. Where Google ain't tracking.
But I love how they try to make it seem like they're doing it for our convenience. Like,
oh, for sure.
Yeah, this is just to help you guys out. We're gonna make it so convenient for you. Oh, thanks.
I mean,
they really care about us.
That's the whole premise of the Social Security card, the birth certificate, your driver's license. That's how everything is. It's like, okay, we're gonna give you something, and we're gonna prevent you from doing something if you don't have something that we want you to have. Because something that we want you to have is something that we can use to track you. You know what I mean? Something we can use to, bond you. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, it is what it is. That's why your name on all of your government issued anything is all capital letters. It's not grammatically spelled correctly. But I'll get back to that later. I'm almost done with this.
Ooh, that's deep. They don't know that. They don't know Stan.
We got to start bringing Stan in on the war room as a special guest.
Hey.
I come with the tie-dye shirt. Look, it's already a rabbit hole.
Yeah, man. Hey.
Beautiful, man. So, back to the real, the whole music and all this shit, because that's what we're really here about, man. One, you got a big day coming up here in the next couple of days, dropping a brand new project, titled Lockdown, right?
Yeah.
So before we dig into it like a ton, because I want to touch on it, but Lockdown, is this whole thing built? Is this whole project built around what's going on right now?
Not at all. Honestly, man, the cool story behind that is pretty much I'd already had the Lockdown song completed, and the video was about to wrap up, and I just wanted to shoot like a little dope picture and do some cover art for just one song. Well, the picture caught fire, you know what I'm saying, with people, and they was like, yo, this look like a project, bro. You dropping a project. And going back to what I was saying earlier about renovating and resetting, I was able to actually take a look within myself and be like, yo, I got all this music, bro, and I've never dropped a project. Why not just drop a project? You know? And just one of those hurdles that I finally just got over myself. I mean, you know, but as far as the premise behind the project, there are thoughts on the actual project that are cohesive with, you know, this pandemic. For songs like 20 for 20, like during this lockdown, we got a lot of 20 for 20 battles, you know what I'm saying? Records like Beat the Odds is talking about gun violence, but from the perspective of a parent, you know. The title song, Lockdown. Also, I got a record on there, which is the last record. It's called Young Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much, on the first verse, I'm talking to the perspective of if I could talk to my younger self, what would I tell him? And, you know, that's how I wrapped up the project. So, and then the intro track is Keep My Head. So it's like, keep my head, beat the odds, play the game, you know? So the title tracks, like, it's just a funny way how the universe works, you know? When you ask for something specifically, you know, and you get in detail with it, you're gonna get it, you know? Or either you're gonna get situations to display why you deserve it. And I've got those situations during this whole pandemic. So yeah, sorry, Mom, I gotta ignore you real quick. My mama just called me. Listen, she gonna tell me, oh, so you ain't gonna answer my phone, girl?
Right? For a damn podcast?
For a podcast? Yeah. You know,
I changed your diapers.
Done a lot more. Listen, man, what Pac said, there's no way I can pay you back.
No.
The plan is to show you that I understand.
Sweet.
Well, I appreciate it. You know?
Yeah, man. Okay.
So, hey, man, like, one thing stuck out to me, what you said was you had to get out your own way for the project. Like, what was it that was holding you back from releasing a full body of work?
Self-doubt. Self-doubt. Afraid of being criticized, judged.
Wow.
Because as artists, you know, like with me personally, I'm a carer. And what I mean by that is I care a lot. And for a while, that's been a crutch of mine because it's like I always care about what people think of me, you know? But I never go out of my way to like, hey, shuck and jive, hey, you like me? You know, none of that bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
But I do care about the opinions of others. So I had a conversation with myself in the mirror, you know, like I literally looked myself in the mirror and I told myself about myself. And I also seen what others see in me. Because so often we don't see ourselves, we see each other. So I saw what everybody saw in me and I began to cry. And, you know, and I began to, you know, tell myself, you know, about the things that, you know, have been holding me back. And just getting over the bullshit, man, because everybody has that small voice in their head that wants to hold them back for something great. You know, and I think everybody's special in their own right to do something great. And I believe that entertainment is my something special. But as far as, you know, what held me back, man, just, you know, self-doubt. But then it clicked in my head. It's like, man, art is meant to be critiqued and adored. You know, if it's forcing you to have an opinion, then I'm doing my job. Now, if you just have then I got to go harder. You can either use it what Jimmy Iovine said. He said, fear is a powerful thing. We can either use fear to hold us back or push us forward. And if you can use it to push us forward, that's even powerful than fear.
Right.
So, you know, it's just like I've been resetting and recalibrating this entire time, you know. And don't get me wrong, the first month and a half was kind of shaky, you know what I'm saying? Because I picked up like 30 pounds, you know what I mean? Just eating, you know, because hell, the food was on deck. Right.
Right. Yeah.
But, you know, and it just got to the point where I looked myself in the mirror. I was like, you really gonna let yourself go? Are you gonna push yourself there? You know what I'm saying? So I'm pushing myself there. You feel me? Because so often, like we tend to. That's another record on the project, High from the Lows. We tend to get high from the lows. Like we tend to get numb, and that's another title record. That's another record on the joint. But we tend to, you know, just run from our problems. We so often we get over things and we don't go through it. You feel me? So if I was to give you a line of hurdles, you know, to go over. You look back, you done jumped over them, they're still standing. But if you run through them, you look back, look what you've done. You feel me? And that's how you have to treat everything. You feel me? You got to go through it and embrace that vibe because everybody has a feeling for a reason. There's a reason why you get sad. There's a reason why you feel angry. There's a reason why you feel, you know, guilt. There's all these reasons. It's because that's the universe letting you know, hey, you fucked up, but give you an opportunity to get right.
Right?
Get right.
You can't get right.
Right. Stan, man, you got some.
He can't work with us. He can't get right. He can't do without us, you know.
Hey, deep. So speaking of that though, we got the record right here, and I was watching the video, man. The video is dope. The lockdown. The video's dope, very super creative. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But also, just for you, because your self-doubt, like, bruh, you got some heat, man. Like, I was listening to your records, and it's like you got a sound that's yours, that you can own and be an artist that's timeless because you talking knowledge and the vibes. But I ain't gonna just gas it up. We about to get into it right now. We about to play the video. We about to premiere it right here for all the people. Hey. New music, F.U. Stan!
I might give up, but I will never give in. You know I'm on lockdown. We might as well be free. I'm still healthy. There's a lot of shit that I'm sick of, though, you know. Okay, I'm sick of being lied to, sick of being stuck inside the house, sick of no money coming in but going out, sick of being strong for my kids when I got doubt, sick of hearing about the death toll climbing through word of mouth, sick of all the misinformation they force feed us to force us against each other. To them we just poor people, sick of seeing memes, not everything is a joke, sick of 45 thinking everything is a hoax. I'm just sick of it all. Sick of losing those I love over nothing at all. Is it just me or does it seem like every week is something new that just pops up out the blue as revelations coming true? 6 trumpets playing tunes for the devils to dance to. If you ain't right with God, I hope you got plans too. Sick of being told what I should believe in from non-believers, false prophets and preachers not living out what they teach us. I'm just calling it how I see it. On a spade, cut a club and a duck shit on the semen. Imagine the bottom feeder complaining cause they ain't eating. Shallow minds to sink or be left to dive in the deep end. Gotta work twice as hard as the next just to break even. Since birth the odds have been stacked up against us. We used to cheating by any means. We schemed to whatever that's necessary. Our world was sick for this virus. You thought it was hereditary.
That shit is hard, boy. I'm not even gonna lie, no cap, boy. I'm about to add you on Spotify. I'm about to put a heart on that shit, man.
That motherfucker said, imagine the bottom feeder complaining because they ain't eating.
Woo!
Minds a sink or be left to dive in the deep end. Just calling it how I see it. Don't a spade cut a club and a duck shit on the cement? That boy good.
That boy good. Real good.
That boy real good.
Shout out to his mama.
Before we go forward, if I could take time out, man, I want to shout out the producer of that record, man. Broadway produced that record. Shout out to Broadway and Ore. Your boy Ore, his handle, he did the video for us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those guys, man, because without those guys, man, it wouldn't even be possible to do that, and I wouldn't have been able to get over my heart. Not get over, but go through my hurdle. You feel me? So thank you guys so much. You feel me?
Team, man. You can't do it by yourself. I was just telling my other dude, man, like, don't matter, man. Like, I know how to do so much stuff, man. I can edit video, I can build websites, I can make music, I can do all that, but I gotta have a people. I can't do it all myself. So, man, you gotta recognize those people.
I mean, if you could do anything by yourself, you'd have been on this earth by yourself. I mean, we put here to serve each other, you know?
Hey, see, you always take it back to the meaning.
My grandfather always used to tell me, no man's an island. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
That's what he always tell me. Because I don't always talk
Peninsula, maybe. Makes no sense. I know crazy.
There you go.
I would have cut grandpa's off right now and said, listen, Peninsula, maybe. Makes no sense. Makes no
Gotta
sense.
connect to something. And that's for those people who went to social studies and didn't skip it. Peninsula.
Peninsula.
Was it social studies? I don't think that was the right class.
No, social studies is more of like history and stuff.
Yeah, it's like history.
Yeah.
Like history.
There was, I don't know.
Geography.
Yeah, there we go.
History, DJ. History class.
History.
Book.
Right?
What's a book?
Hey, Stan, on some real shit though, man. Like, I want to dive into something a little bit. And I heard you mention this, and I think this is something that a lot of people deal with, but they really only associate it with maybe the military. And that's the PTSD. I heard you mention that. in the verse, man, and that stuck out to me. Where do you feel your PTSD comes from, man?
Growing up, man, I was a very nervous individual. I used to bite my nails a lot. I used to always be, I was really afraid of death growing up. You know what I mean? And so often, you know what I mean, I still think about it. And like not too long ago, you know, I actually thought about what would it feel like to actually think that last thought. Like, how would you feel? And instantly, I was overwhelmed with regret. So that's what's making me push harder now and just love every fucking moment. I'm talking about, I don't give a fuck if I gotta take out the trash. I'm gonna be the best goddamn trash taker out there you ever seen, goddamn it. You feel me? You feel me? But as far as the PTSD goes, man, it stems, I think, me personally, I think PTSD could be hereditary in a sense, because if you have a group of people that have been under stressful circumstances for X amount of years, you are what you eat. So when you have sex, when y'all have sex and have your baby or whatever like that, whatever it is that you are in that moment, when you ejaculate, that's what your kid is going to be. So with the PTSD with me, I believe it stems from, you know, my father and, you know, my mom, and also, you know what I mean, with me growing up where I grew up at, you know what I mean, we grew up in the projects where it was, you know what I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it was dope. Like, I loved it. It was the best time of my life. You know what I mean? But to be told when you hear shots hit the ground, and that was normal to us, you know what I mean? And but looking back on it as a parent now, you know what I mean, it just triggers stuff, because like you can only do so much to protect your children, you know.
Real shit.
So yeah, so I don't think I'm not diagnosed with it, but I will say I do have a form of some type of, you know, paranoia. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay. He's just chilling, man. He's laying down like a little cocoon, big baby. You know what I'm saying?
This guy is so
Beautiful, man. Don't cry, mommy. Don't
man.
cry.
I can only imagine when my daughter get that old, man. Y'all guys, man. I look up to y'all guys, man.
Yo, but no, that's real shit though, man. I had to touch on it because when I heard it, it just made me think, you know, because there's a lot of people, and I think, you know, we kind of all come up from the same, maybe different backgrounds, but similar at the same time, and maybe being raised around stuff that, like you said, children aren't supposed to experience at a young age. You know, with seeing maybe someone get shot or, you know, fight.
Prime example, man. When I was 7, we were living down on South 7th, you know, and this guy just got killed. You feel me? But I didn't know it was just gunshots went off. But the guy, whoever shot him, ran right by me, and I seen the gun in his hand, and I can still see his face to this day, because he looked me dead in my eyes. And when everybody got down there, you know, everybody crowd around and see what's going on, and I tell my dad, I know who did it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Get your motherfucking ass. You know, you don't. You know, but see that in essence as well. You know what I mean? That's normal, but it's not.
It's not. It's so far.
You know what I'm saying? It's not right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To treat one another like this. I mean, because honestly, man, on a grand scale of things, we're nothing but a bunch of ants. You feel me? If you look at us from goddamn it, the moon or whatever you believe, flat earth, I don't give a fuck. You know, I ain't never been to space, so I can't tell you what a star look like. But I will say this. From that high up, we're moving around this bitch like ants. You know what I mean? You need motherfuckers to work at Starbucks. You need motherfuckers to be gatherers and all this other bullshit. So we ain't never little ants, you know? That's what we're here for, to help each other and serve each other. Just so long along the line, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers said, I'm better.
Right.
Fucking you believe shit to everybody.
Yeah. Instead of me picking up the rocks, how about I give you something to pick up those rocks?
Yes. Man.
Nice basket to put on your head.
Yo, Stan, yes, bro, you got some knowledge, man. You smart. You smart, man. You smart. So we got a few questions for you. I think if you've seen the show, it's about that time.
That's right. It's time for Street Smarts Trivia Game with your host, DJ Bobby Hustle and Capo the Connect. Guaranteed to get your plug.
All right. This is it. This is what you've been waiting for. You've been working out, man. You've been reading books, Googling shit. All right. So if you've seen the show before, this is the part where we play the game. We're going to do a little Street Smarts Trivia.
Bobby, before we go into the first question.
Okay, what happened?
Now, You know we had your brother on last week.
Oh. Oh.
So
You was 5 for 8.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this is a
what kind of rival
challenge.
you guys have growing up, but this is your chance.
This is your
Listen,
chance.
man,
I
look,
forgot about that. Oh, you the younger one
want to
too,
beat
right?
the score, but if I don't, it's still a celebration for the family.
For the family.
It's like Eli and Peyton, you know.
There
Like,
you go.
Archie Manning's got the golden sack. Like, he had 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks, you know. So we back to back. You know what I'm saying? So we good.
We good. We good.
Hit me with the question, baby. Come on.
All right, let's go. All right. First one, we're doing a little hip hop history. We're just going to ask you a question. You just give us the answer. Here we go. First one. How many members were in the group Wu-Tang Clan? Was it A, 6, B, 10, or C, 7?
Now, when we talking about this, are we talking about the extra guys that really didn't rap that much, but they was on a couple of songs? Or we talking about,
we're talking about the group.
as a whole?
Okay, so just for clarification, we're talking about who are the official members that are.
Let's go with 7.
Is that your final answer?
I mean, you know, yeah, gotta be. You got me.
It's 10! The RZA, Method Man, ODB, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon, You God, Inspector Deck, Jizza, Capadonna, and Master Killer.
You got on the shirt. You was
Take 2 and call me in the morning.
It's okay. It was so many of them, man. It's hard to keep track of them guys, man. They in and out. Everybody Wu-Tang. I'm Wu-Tang. You Wu-Tang. We are all Wu-Tang.
That's it.
But yeah, okay. Capo, I think this is your favorite category, bro.
Man, who said that shit?
We're gonna read your rap lyric. You just tell us who said that shit. All right. I'm a pimp in every sense of the word, bitch. Better trust than believe 'em. I cut 'em where I keep 'em till I need a nut, till I need to beat the guts. Then it's beep, beep, and I'm picking them up. Let them play with the dick in the truck.
Quick in the truck is Jay-Z.
Are you
I'm
sure?
a pimp in the sense of a word, but I'm in the truck and I leave them. In the cut where I leave them.
Big pimpin' spending cheese. Yes, Jay-Z did say that shit. Okay,
Yeah, that's my
all
favorite.
right.
Hey, listen, look, outside of my brother, you know what I'm saying? That's my favorite artist all time.
All time.
Wow.
Okay, that's deep.
All time.
Outside of his brother. That's
Outside
real
of my
talk.
brother. My brother's catalog is bigger than Jay-Z's. And I love Jay-Z.
Damn,
We
that's
don't know
hot.
that because Jay-Z might have.
No, I'm just talking about as far as you're right. He might have like a whole bunch, but I'm talking about as far as what I've seen. I've seen Jay-Z twice. I've seen my brother every day, so I know what he got.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
I know what he got. I don't know what he got.
All right, Stan. Okay, so Stan, we all, like Capo said, we all from around the same environment, same upbringings. We all grew up watching hood classics. So we're gonna play your movie clip. Just tell us what movie it is. All right, Capo.
Now that's what you call a hood classic.
Hey, you, where are you going?
I'm going to mind my fucking business. That's where I'm going. Do you have a problem with that, officer?
Again with the questions. What is this, Jeopardy?
house party.
No, it ain't
House
Jeopardy.
party.
It ain't
House
even-
party. House party. House party.
Final
Rest in
answer.
peace. Rest in
Okay.
peace.
Rest in peace.
Test tube, baby.
Test tube, baby. It's what it was.
Where are you
House
going?
Party
I'm going to mind my
1990. Good job, man. Hey, you on a roll. You know, you had a little rocky start. You know what I'm
Shake them
saying?
dice and roll them.
Shake them and roll them. Shake them and roll them.
What I love about that
All right.
song is this shit's still going on right now.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy.
Like, same exact shit. Nothing's changed.
And nothing will change because anytime you build anything on a shaky foundation, when you get to the 5th floor, you thinking the house is gonna stay sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the whole premise on how police officers were built. And I love police officers. My brother-in-law is a police officer, but you were slave wranglers.
That's real.
But anyway,
Yeah. And speaking, but you know, it was a good segue. A good segue because speaking of police officers,
Excuse me, I'm gonna need to see some identification.
perfect time for ID check.
Well, your segues is crazy, bro. You be on it.
But I'm just saying, so we're gonna give you a government name. Just tell us what rapper it is. All right. My government name is Dwayne Michael Carter Jr., is it?
Wayne.
Final answer?
Weezy
Weezy Wade! Okay. All right.
That boy 3-1. All I need is 2 more to beat my brother. Well, to match my brother's score. That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm here for.
Okay. All right. You got it.
He's gonna get 2 more and then be like, I'm done. I'm out.
Mic drop. Yeah.
That's what's up. Hey man, I don't know if you guys know, but today is the birthday of hip hop. Yeah, August.
I had no idea.
Yep. I don't know. August 1979. I want to say. I may be wrong.
Shout out to hip hop.
I know everybody here right now. Everybody that's tuned in right now owes a lot to hip hop, man. So that's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah. Hip hop was actually a political voice for us to pave the way for us urban people, not just black people, not just white people, not just Hispanic people, but people from urban environments. It gave us a way to look forward as an escape that we could do big, and it's like, it's crazy to see it like where we're at now. We seen like the forefathers. It's like being around with George Washington and all them other colonizers 100 years from now when hip hop is still going on. It's like we had the opportunity to see the forefathers build the nation,
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing. Shouts out to hip hop.
Shout out to hip hop.
Hip hop, man.
I know it saved my fucking life, bro.
I might have to get that tatted, man. That date, man. That's a dope date.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit.
What's hip hop? What's I say hip hop? What's hip hop's birth sign? What are they?
Leo. Leo's August. That would be a Leo. But the signs, Leo, they like nice, shiny, flashy things. The lion, the king has to be seen. So hip hop, chains, jewelry, bling, booties, chicken wings. So
you feel me? See, I know what you did. The weed be letting you know.
Right? The weed be letting you know.
It lets you know.
South Bronx. That's right. They tap it in, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. So, like I said, man, back to the lockdown. Real quick, man. I hear you dealing with your little ones, man.
Hey, man, it's cool, man. Listen, I got the help side defense going on. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I want to ask you, man. Like, has becoming a father changed the way you create music or approach creating music?
Yes. Sometimes you need your necessary evils. As far as the language or maybe the content, but for the most part, man, my son, he was 3, Dallas, my oldest, and he was like, "Daddy, why you always gotta say bad words?" Like, "Cause I'm a bad motherfucker." You know what I'm saying? But no, it's
be like that.
but no, and I've made it a point to have a catalog of music to where he can play, and there's no cursing. It's all positivity. It's all real life stuff. You know what I mean? And it has changed my music to an extent, but I can't just shade that one aspect of myself. I mean, because who's gonna tell Tim Burton or any other director like, "Hey man, no, not the rated R movies. You don't want the rated R movies." But it has changed, man, and for the better, I should say, man, because it's allowed me to open up more as far as my vernacular. I've been hanging out with Clifford Harris,
not T.I.
My vernacular. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, it really, because it's so easy to put a cuss word here and there, but it's like you're honestly just. You're not even opening up, man. You get so many more words. Hey, gotta use those words, big man.
Right, is it really that necessary?
Is it really that necessary? It's not. But who said cuss words were bad? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your mom.
I always say, who invented those? Yeah, we just decided that.
My mom was letting me cuss at like, let's say about 15.
Oh my God.
When you old enough to work?
Yeah. I mean, 14 and 15, I was out the house by getting to it, but
you was getting it. You was moving the bricks. I see where you got your name from.
Right. But yo, Stan, so speaking of the vernacular, speaking of the words, speaking of the lyrics, and you dropping all these fire bombs, we got
I
another
can't
record
spell.
here, and you've been talking about the knowledge about life, and life is full of ups and downs, highs and lows, and this shit is fire. I mean, so was there something going on in your life when you wrote that made you write that, or was it just, how did that come about?
You talking about high from the lows?
Yeah.
It came about with the conversation in the mirror, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's very one of those intoxicating nights.
Mm-hmm.
It was a culmination of
Mm-hmm.
additives. There we go. But no, man, it's just one of those things, man. It's like, yo, you're gonna continue to run and use, these toxins to, try to purify something that needs cleansing. You know what I mean? And you're not washing yourself. You just watching yourself. You feel me? So it's like high from the lows, man. Like we all get high from the lows, and that's why the first line, in a world full of dumbed down shit. Like it just started off as talking about music, how I felt about it. In a world full of dumbed down shit, all I need is some substance to get a nigga by for another day, please. I'm just saying, I'm getting tired of the same old shit. Give me wings, let me fly. Don't be threatening in my life. I ingest too many poisons already just to deal with the lows. Lord knows I'll be trying, but I'll digress. But it's at first, and that's sometimes how I rap, like some rappers start, man, because I don't even write like hooks first. I don't write verses first. Whatever part of the beat I like, I just go at that part, and then it's like a little puzzle, man. It's amazing, bro. It's fucking it's liberating, man.
Okay.
But high from the lows, man. It's just for those people. I actually yeah, but high from the lows, man. It's just for those people that feel like they can't escape,
Okay.
And but hopefully you can vibe out and escape without the key,
Well, there you have it. New music.
Trapped in my mind, I'm looking for an escape. Yeah. In a world full of dumbed down shit, all I need is some substance to get a nigga by for another day, please. I'm just saying, getting tired of the same old shit. Give me wings, let me fly. Don't be threatening my life. I ingest too many poisons already just to deal with the lows. Lord knows I be trying, got me feeling like Pookie off a new jacket. She just be calling me to get my groove back. And I was supposed to quit smoking, but I went and got a new pack. Yeah, I went and got a new pack. Stress levels higher than the murder rate. I try to meditate to rebuke that voice in my head. Wish I could mute that motherfucker louder than the trees I smoke. Chopping down stuff like fee-fi-fo. Gotta do it big, real big, Negro. Wonder why the pills make us feel dope, cause we feel so lost. Man, this life ain't come with a map or app. Gotta find your own way through the scraps. Last night I had my pride for dinner. Tough thing to swallow when your appetite is past this life. If I love myself enough to never quit. My mind is not the strongest, I'll admit. At times I don't be thinking, I'm reacting. Putting up a front just to crash on the back end. Passive aggressive, I'm past the aggression. I master depression, no antidepressant. Just jack on the rocks, keep my mind off the docks. When the waves come crashing in, I flow by. Living on the cloud, I'm eye level with God. Have mercy on my soul the day I fall. You can't ignore the call when death is calling. Please help me, God, now I'm falling.
Boy, again, I'm telling you, that's my new. I ride to that. I smoke to that. I hustle to that.
It's hard to believe that there was any kind of doubt. You know what I'm saying, amongst
Yeah.
yourself. But I understand. I completely get it.
It wasn't a doubt, and it wasn't a doubt in abilities. It's just a
Gotcha.
doubt in self.
Yeah.
Like not being a confident self. Like like I finally gotten to the point where I've stretched my arms out, and I feel my body. You know what I mean? Like the glove, like when you put on those little hospital gloves, you feel me? You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Keep working in.
I'm unapologetically me, and I can be that way because I'm not being hurtful to anyone. You know what I mean? I am the king of all that I survey. I hate. I don't want to sound like I'm crazy or nothing like that, but I feel like myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I finally seen what people seen in me when I had that conversation in the mirror. Because you never see yourself, but to see yourself and see all the flaws and all, and to see all the little characteristics that people get to see about you every day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It don't mean shit come from somebody else until you show some gratitude for it.
Right.
So I'm in this motherfucker. Goddamn it! I feel shit, baby. I feel good.
Okay.
I feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, after the album, man, you need to go ahead and drop a motivational album,
Right.
just where just some self-help shit, bro. Because you
You
on
should. You should, bro. Real
it.
talk.
There it is.
The guru. The guru.
You
When
know
we'll
what,
get your
man?
plug.
Like that's one of my things I love to do, man. I love to talk to people, man. I love to hear the stories, and I love to like breathe life into people because that's what I've always been doing, man. But yeah, man, we might have to do that, Capo. You're a real pillar in the community, man. You're a pillar, baby. You're a
Pillar. Shouts out to the pillar.
Pillar. Get up for the pillar.
Yeah. Hey, before you gamble with your life, can you afford it?
Man. Whoa.
That was his line.
Feel me? Like,
That
yeah,
shit-
for you gamble with your life, how can you afford it? You
Yo,
feel me?
that shit hit me, man. When I heard that line, I was like, wow, because that's what I was doing when I was years ago. You know what I'm saying? Gambling with my life on a regular basis and just not having any type of value or understanding of the value of life. And until I had kids, you know what I'm saying? But even like with my second kid, I was still wilding, you know what I'm saying? And I had to learn. But when I heard that line, I was like, whew, man.
It's deep, man.
Yeah.
Man, bro, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad he spoke to you, man. I really thank you.
Right.
Yeah, this whole project's full of them, man. Like you had the Project Pat little sample that you pulled. That was
me. That was me.
I know that was you. I know that was you.
But...
Don't say, man. Right?
You don't want to be saved.
But no, man, like, bro, I just like I don't know how much time we got, man. But I just want to take time out there, man, to really thank you, bro, because like Capo, you've always kept it solid, man, and like that's just some real, you know what I mean? It's just dope, man, to get the flowers. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, man. I'm gonna
shouts out to Capo.
You feel me?
Right. Like I said, it's lots of wisdom coming from you, man. It's lots of wisdom, man. Lots of wisdom, man. Solid, man. Solid like a rock. You do a good job. You did a good job. Like last time, you only missed one last round. Did you only miss one? So this is what you only missed one.
Big baby, bring it back.
Okay. So if you've seen the show before, you know it's time.
That's right. It's time for Street Smarts Trivia Game with your hosts, DJ Bobby Hustle and Capo the Connect. Guaranteed to get your plug.
All right. Okay. We back. We loose.
Add the tags.
Okay, so if you've seen the show before, this is what we play Street Smarts Trivia. We're gonna start out with a little hip hop history.
Hey guys, we gonna do the
He got the whole
right now.
right now.
They're gonna make you lose. They don't want you to win.
I'm focused, man.
He's focused.
You understand me?
Holla at me, man.
I'm focused, man. Shout out to Audio Technica, you feel me?
Oh, you got the muffin. You got the cones. Yeah.
Yo,
okay.
Cozy jokes. You tell back.
All right. So we're just gonna ask you a question.
I'm listening. I got you guys. My bad.
All right. And we're gonna give you and just give us an answer.
Okay, right.
Here we go. First one. What rapper wrote the "I'm Loving It" jingle for McDonald's? Was it
Pusha T?
Will Smith, MC Hammer,
T.
or Pusha T? Is that your final answer?
I'm loving it.
Yes, it was Pusha T. Hey, okay.
I'm a businessman. Let me handle my big baby. I'm gonna have to mute myself. Let me handle my business, Dave.
Okay.
Yeah, but hey, you know the crazy story is like that song was supposed to be written for someone else, and they were waiting in the studio, and Justin Timberlake happened to be in there and took that record. Jumped on that record. That's actually a Justin Timberlake song that he ended up releasing that Pusha T wrote for him.
I ain't never in my life heard no motherfucking Justin Timberlake talking about some ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Watch, go search the song. It's called Loving It. It's called Loving It. And he does it backwards. He says loving it, then ba-da-da-da-da. Like, yo, I'm telling you.
Bro,
go
real
search
talk.
that shit video out. He's got
I'm bringing breakfast back.
Justin Timberlake got paid $6 million for that joint.
God.
Yeah, sure did.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I had no idea.
I'm ready for my favorite one, Bobby.
It's your favorite one, Capo.
Man, who said that shit?
All right. So, I'm gonna read you a song lyric. You just tell us who said that shit.
Mr. Man, it's okay. Mr. Man, you okay? I may have to relocate, fellas. Go
Oh,
ahead.
you
What we
good.
got?
So,
Shit.
getting choked by detectives. Yeah, yeah. Now check the method. They be asking
They be
questions.
asking us questions, harassing the rest. Saying we eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast, huh? Y'all eat pieces of shit? What's the basis? We ain't going nowhere but got suits and cases. Kanye, baby.
These are too easy.
You listen to too much music. Yeezy.
I'm tired. Look what we done, Petty, look what we done.
Wait. So is he tied? Is he tied with
I
Petty?
got 5 on Big Baby. Listen, I've been keeping tally.
Ooh, oh, he wrote it down.
Tally.
You wrote it down.
Baby.
Okay.
Tally.
Okay.
Listen, I can
Okay.
fail the rest of them. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired, baby. That's what baby.
Right. So we all grew up watching hood classics. I'm gonna play you a movie clip. You just tell us what movie it is.
Okay.
Now, this is what you call a hood classic.
Crazy, man. You know what? When you said that last time, I was kind of.
Oh, that's juice. Right? That's juice. That's Tupac. That's Tupac juice. Bang.
You sure?
I'm
Are
positive.
you sure? I'm positive.
I'm positive. That's right. Tupac.
It was Juice.
Crazy, man.
Yes. Good job. Good job.
Let us get the question out, man. We know you know him. Let us.
My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. I don't listen.
The people on live want to hear it. They want to hear the questions.
It's okay. It's okay.
I apologize, man.
Not everybody as smart as you, man.
Betty said those are some easy questions.
Oh, he said he thinks they loaded. He thinks the questions are loaded. All right. Last one. So, cops harass us, eat pieces of shit.
Excuse me, I'm gonna need to see some identification.
All right, so ID check. About to give you a government name. You tell us what nigga it is. My name is Christopher Brian Bridges. Is it Currency, KS1, or Luda?
Luda. I'll be that nigga named Luda.
Yes, Ludacris Christopher Bridges. That is the guy. Okay, you did all right.
What's the all-time record?
All of them.
All-time record?
All of them.
Oh, well, I ain't get that, but second place, it's cool.
Yeah, you almost the best.
I ain't gotta be the best. I'm not even the best in my family, man. I got the nigga I got to look up to, man. Nigga,
Real shit.
I'm the best me.
Hey, do you guys have any records together?
We do. We had a record on his last project. He dropped Bubba. You know what I mean? I don't know if you got a chance to check it out, man. You know what I mean?
Right,
Bubba.
yeah.
And the dope thing about that project, man, and the geniusness about Petty, though, is what people don't understand, man. It's like this man will say, you know what? I'm gonna make a Halloween album. Fucking Halloween is 2 weeks away. What do you mean you gonna make a Halloween album? And he makes the Halloween album. We're my grandfather's funeral, and I didn't even know he was recording until halfway through, but he was recording, man, and it's a beautiful body of work, man. Like
it is.
The last project, Bubble, you know what I'm saying, and like he is a fucking genius, man, when it comes to constructing music, man. Like he's a musical genius, man, and I like it. Listen, I'm glad I'm on this team.
Hey, let me ask you this though. Serious question though, man. Did you have to get a lot of shit off the top shelf for him?
Not at all, man. We were always like, because we're only like 3 years apart. You know what I mean? I've always been like tall. I've always been towering. Towering. I can't even say the word right now. Sometimes I'm trying to take out these dogs and shit. Anyway, I never had to get stuff off the top shelf for him, man. He's a self-sufficient kind of guy, man.
He would get a stepping stool, bro.
He's a Libra, man. He's a very self-sufficient kind of guy,
Yeah, I'm fucking with you, fam. You already know what it is. Hey, so this Friday's the big day. Yeah. The album drops all streaming platforms. Mm-hmm. What is your go-to song on this record? I know that's like asking who's your favorite kid, but like, what is your go-to record? Which one did you enjoy creating the most, and which one do you want people to push play on?
Man, not an album. It's under 30 minutes, which makes it an EP. You feel me? I've been doing my research.
Okay. All right. 30 minutes.
But honestly, man, oh man, come on, man. How you gonna tell me to pick between my kids, man? Come on, man. Who you got 4 of them?
No, real shit.
But it's like, bro, like honestly, the record that I enjoyed making the most, I probably would have to say, Keep My Head, because it was so easy. It was so like fluent. Like we're talking, 20 minutes, and in and out, and it was just a vibe. I was bouncing with it, But my favorite record on the joint outside of Keep My Head is Young Niggas though, with featuring B Stokes. Shout out to B Stokes. Shout out to my brother B Stokes. B Stokes got B Stokes got a practice out on the 17th. Said no credit revised. You feel me? Y'all need to check that out, man, because it's amazing. I heard the other night, man, and bruh got some bangers on there, bro. I'm talking about just straight bangers. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah, B Stokes. Man,
that's my bro, man. Like I met B Stokes at a show a year ago, bro, and we literally talk on the phone like every other day, bro. Yeah. Like just about life and music and all this stuff. Like that's my brother right there, man. I fuck with B Stokes, man. What up, Stokes? I know you watching it, big baby.
Yeah, he on it. Look.
I can see you and Stokes both two funny guys. Y'all like very entertaining, like funny in a good way, not like Joe Pesci funny in a good way. Like,
so I'm funny? So I'm a clown?
What do you mean I'm funny?
But y'all hilarious. Like I could watch y'all if y'all was like, y'all should do a buddy cop movie. Like,
yo, that would be dope. A video. Good cop, bad cop.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Hey, we're doing it, big baby.
That's hilarious.
Bro, you funny, bro.
You know what's crazy, man? Is before all this shit started, my last concert that I went to see was you, bro.
Word.
Yeah, it was at the Cameron show.
Wow.
Yep, and I seen you perform, and then I didn't even stay to watch Cameron. I dipped.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean I've seen Cameron before, but it was.
No, okay, well thank you. That means like don't.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was like I'm not a Cameron fan, but it was
I didn't see him before me. I went and watched the fight. I went and watched the bronze bomber get whipped. I went and watched the fight. I left.
Yeah. Me and my wife, we got a little bit too drunk that night, so we was like, we're out. Let's get out of here. Yeah, let's get out of here. But it was a good time, man. But that's one thing. Like I remember that night because that was my last night really going out and kicking it, and I remember you shutting the fucking stage down, bro. And I was so happy, man. I was like, yo, that was fucking so dope. What a great set. And I left. Boom. I was like, on that note, I'm out. Let's go.
Bro, listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like when I'm on stage, man, it's a lot of people don't have the luxury of being able to dunk a basketball, but I'm 6'6", so back in my hey, I used to have me a little cool little 38-inch vert, you know what I'm saying? It was nasty, you feel me? But pretty much like when you're on stage, you get that kind of locked inness. It's like you're looking inside the rim. It's like you're not even knowing what the fuck you're doing. You just tunnel vision, man. So when I'm on stage, I could be looking at people. I don't even know what the hell I done. I'm just going off of muscle memory, and it's a beautiful thing being on stage, man. So for you to say that, man, like, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it.
Yo, Stan. Okay, muscle memory. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, cause so
Segway snake.
So we ain't gonna let you out here that easy. You know what I'm saying? So we got the lightning round. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. You've seen the show. I'm going to go down a list of questions. I want you to say the first thing that comes to your mind. Don't think about it. Don't say both, neither. Say either or. You ready? It's time for...
Ooh, that's gotta burn.
My cheeks.
You ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Light liquor, dark liquor.
Dark liquor.
Big booty, little booty.
Big old butt.
50K up front and 50% publishing.
50% publishing.
Cash out or reinvest.
Reinvest.
Buy a new house or start a new business.
Am I buying the house cash?
Whatever you want to do, bus.
Yeah, I want that house. I don't want to pay shit else.
$10, $20 bills. $10, $20 bills or $6, $50 bills.
Kind of cut out on me, but what you say now?
$10, $20 bills or $6, $50 bills?
Let me get 6 50s.
Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
I'm gonna fuck with my boy Big Donnie. You know what I'm talking about? And the only reason why I want to say that is because I don't fuck with neither one of them.
All right.
Right.
There you
But I ain't
go.
gonna lie to you. If you want to know my vote, to be honest with you, man, it's Joe. I'm gonna vote for Joe, little senile ass. You're not giving me any options here. You know, you give me the Republicans and the Democrats, but you know, hey, your gang is cool.
Right.
I'm going against the evil empire, but I mean, you know,
Joe Biden's trying to get rid of cash to bail people out of jail, right? So like you can't pay cash no more. They want to be able to take that. They want to have a money trail, yeah. So so they're trying to end all the dope boys who go to jail who have some money stashed away to get themselves out.
Oh,
He's trying to
wow.
get rid of that shit. Like the dope boys, you can't get yourself out with dope money no more. So either way, they fuck.
Don't let that make you go vote for Kanye. Don't do that.
man, look, I ain't even gonna lie. Listen, all honesty, man, like, fuck it. You know, it's just like we've got a guy that never had any experience whatsoever. Imagine me going trying to be a heart surgeon and say, you know what, man, I've never done this before, but you know what I'm gonna do?
Right? Like,
I'm gonna take care of your heart, man. You got
let me
bet
try.
you know, and like it's just.
I watch a lot of doctor shows.
You know what I'm saying? To be arguably one of the greatest countries in the world, which we're not, but still, it's a joke. It's a joke, man. It's a fucking joke. The world is laughing at us. I'm laughing at us. And it's to the point now. It's like, fuck it. You know, you can't do no worse than you did before, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you just shave your whole head, bro, and stop flipping that shit over to the side, man. Like, I probably respect you a little more. Almost like Braun just shaved the shit out, man. Do right by me, Donnie. Do right by me, Donnie.
Well, Stan, we got 1 minute left, man. We appreciate you tapping in with us. I mean, if there's anything else you want to plug in less than a minute, now's the time to do it.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so Deuce got a project coming out. It's called Respect and Money that drops on 8/15. My brother Stokes got a project called No Credit Revised, drops on 8/17. And then Elroy the Boy got a project called Muscle 2 that drops on 8/12. And the whole constant about these whole records is I got a project dropping on Friday, 8/14, but I'm on all those projects, baby.
Hey, shout. Good stuff, man.
Once again, we appreciate you coming on and rocking with us, man.
All right, so
man.
Man.
Listen,
Appreciate you, bro.
I'm gonna give you flowers after this too, bro. Let me hit you up.
All right, family. Appreciate it.
Bobby, shoot me your number, big.